Hello, I'm Alex Hare, and I welcome you to Australian Archives, a program of musical items featuring Australian artists of note and taken from the archives. Welcome again to our program, and we begin this edition with a recording from May 1946 featuring Annette Kluger singing with George Trever's dance music.
There's nothing for me but the dream in my heart, and the dream in my heart, that's for you. Oh, my darling, that's for you.
was Melbourne pianist indeed, George Cadman at the piano, and Cole Porter's Anything Goes, recorded in the early 70s, the ABC studios here in Melbourne. And we opened the program with George Trevor's dance music, the vocalist Annette Kluger, That's For Me. Here's Bobby Gibson's orchestra now, and the man with the golden arm. That was a live recording made at the Windsor Hotel in February 1972, featuring Bernie Duggan's Hotel Windsor Orpheans and the lovely old song If I Had a Talking Picture of You. And before that, a Sydney recording from Bob Gibson's orchestra, June of 1957, and the main title from the film The Man with the Golden Arm. Now let's move back to Melbourne and the Planet label with Bruce Clark's orchestra and the vocalist on this World War II medley, Rochelle Turner, and the medley arranged by Bruce Clark.
Dirty, come over here and hold my hand. Dirty, there's something I can't understand. Round my heart, I've got a funny pain. Oh, 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 it's coming on again. Dirty, come over here and hold my hand. I feel awfully shy. Dirty, when I look at you, my heart goes goo, goo, goo. Dirty, dirty, I'll get mercy, what you gonna do?
Oh Johnny, how you can love. Oh Johnny, heavens above. You make my sad heart jump with joy. And when you're near, I just can't sit still a minute. I'm so oh Johnny, please tell me dear, what makes me love you so? You're not handsome, it's true, but when I look at you, I'm so oh Johnny, oh.
Over hill, over dale, we have hit the dusty trail, and the caissons go rolling along. Down and march, right about, hear the wagon soldiers shout, while the caissons go rolling along. For it's high, high heat in the field artillery. Call up your numbers loud and strong, go up, and wherever we go, you will always know that those caissons are rolling along. That those caissons are rolling along.
Your troubles in dreams and dream your
old Jazzard label. That was Betty Parker with Don Banks and his orchestra, Wrap Your Troubles in Dream. And before that, a World War II medley with Bruce Clark's orchestra and the singer Rochelle Turner. Now back to 1940 and Bob Dyer with the Etiquette Song.
Oh, boy, ain't that etiquette business a mess? I always get a kick out of watching people putting on the dog at the dinner table. Fella invited me out to a swanky joint for dinner the other day, and he didn't know a demi-tasse from a cup of coffee. After we'd finished our dinner, the waiter brought out the finger bowls and plonked them down on the table. I thought I'd have some fun, so I said to the waiter, "Which spoon do I use?" The waiter said, "Those are to wash your fingers in." The fella said, "See, you ask foolish questions, you get foolish answers." Little did he know that I'm the guy that writ the book on etiquette. I know just how all your victuals should be et. Now I have writ this little book about the things I've saw. So take 'em down and don't forget that what I say is law. Always leave your spoon stuck in your coffee. Starting with your soup, first sounds your A. Napkins ought to catch the food that bounces off your knife. Tuck your napkin in so it will stay. Take 2 toothpicks, you might sometimes drop one. Many other pointers I could mention. Always gesture with your fork. Friday means it's fish or pork. Thank you for your very kind attention. Always mix your peas with your potatoes. When eating with your knife won't seem so hard. And when somebody asks for bread, grab the slices in your mitt. Then chuck 'em at him like you deal a card. Always keep both elbows on the table. Many other pointers I could mention. Always let your ice cream melt. Loosen 2 holes in your belt. Thank you for your very kind attention. Never cut spaghetti up in pieces. Eat it like a chicken eating worms. And when you're eating cake, be sure you eat the icing first. Watch out for bacteria and germs. Always laugh when nothing funny happens. Many other pointers I could mention. Stick your gum beneath your plate. Eat so fast you won't be late. Thank you for your very kind attention.
Josie and Me, Joe Watson's Green Mill Orchestra, the vocalist Jack O'Hagan, and the tune written by him for his beloved wife Josie. And before that it was Bob Dyer and the Etiquette Song. And that takes us away from this edition of Australian Archives. Australian Archives was conceived, prepared and produced by Alex Hare for Golden Days Radio. Thanks for listening and bye for now.